Hey planner babes, welcome to According to Allie. Today we are planning on the Mambi wall calendar. I hope you enjoy. So today I'm planning in the Mambi wall calendar. It's not a first, but a first video. So here's April with these pretty blues and purples that I'm of course carrying over into the spread. This calendar is the family calendar. This is the calendar everyone can go to and find out what's going on that month without touching mommy's planners. No touchy the planners. So it's a bunch of stuff that's already written in my planners, but it's basically put up for the family to see so they know what's going on. When I saw the blues and purples, I immediately thought Daydreamer. So I busted out my Daydreamer book that I hardly ever use, really, because I don't have a classic horizontal, and that's what this was made for. So I forget about it, but it's so pretty. I need to remember. So going through, picking out stuff that matches. I'm finally getting my hairs cut this month. I need it badly. I'm going to get bangs. I basically say I can't afford Botox, so I'm getting some bangs to hide the forehead wrinkles. And I always think people look younger when they get bangs. I used to have bangs and I kind of miss them, especially since now there's dry shampoo. So when they get gross, I can just spray them instead of feeling ashamed. Anyways, so I'm collecting purple stickers, and of course I go to my go-to page of these typeface quotes, nice skinny quotes that'll fit on there. Then I have the sports pages. Gotta get the balls out because sorry. Gotta get the sports pages out for the kids' games and practices. I have Easter. There's some pretty volleyballs in this girls pack, and then we have dates and holidays because there are some squaddy birthdays. Squaddies. Oh my gosh. My squad girls birthdays this month, and there's no school on the 24th for my kids. So I'm pulling those out. There we go. Birthday and another gold birthday for my girls. And of course, I'm going to use some colorful boxes. Going to use the skinnier boxes, and these colors match perfectly for my kids' games on the weekends. It's basically going to be very similar to my classic monthly view, only now I'm going to add the volleyball games we just found out about. Those were not in my classic monthly view earlier this month because we didn't know yet. So bust out the white pen for the lines, even on a wall calendar, because if it's going to be hanging up for me to see all month, I can't be having lines going through my stickers, right? Okay, while that dries, we'll put this cute Easter sticker from the new Happy Illustrations pack. Goes perfectly, and then I'm trying to match some of the blues and purples here. There's a deeper purple that goes with it as well. And I like my layering, but this skinny one is way too skinny to layer and be able to write on. So that gets vetoed, and we have to go find a thicker one so that there's room to write Easter festivities. I always go to my aunt's house for Easter. So we'll get a fatter one, and that'll slip right under there perfectly. There we go. Pretty. Okay, now the white pen's dry, and we'll go ahead and put the pretty flower down in the corner. Gotta make it pretty. When I was done with this, I told my husband about it, gave him the heads up, said, hey, that's where you're gonna find the games and stuff. And I asked him if he thought it was pretty, and he said yes. And there wasn't the slightest sarcastic bit in his voice when he said it. Does anyone believe that? Yeah, real pretty. Oy vey. Well, it's just me. Okay, I gotta make it pretty, and it's in our bedroom above my desk, so that's my territory. He can make other things manly in the house. Not really. He doesn't have a man cave or anything. So the haircut I wanted to put above the box, kind of on the border here, but I didn't want this purple to show through. So instead of a white pen, I just cut the top off using a straight edge on my knife. Here we go, topless box. And we'll put the haircut sticker on top, and it'll look like, kind of like it came that way. a haircut box. I left a tiny bit of purple that I'll just use the white pen on instead of trying to cut it again. Perfection. Okay, and now that's dry, I'll straighten this out just a tiny hair. I'm hilarious. Anyway, at least I think so. And then we have no school on the 24th for the kids. I know it's the middle of the week, but in our school district, they recognize Armenian Genocide Remembrance Day, so they always get the day off. And then we will color in the white lines for the next flower up top. There we go. I love that this calendar has a built-in quote across the bottom where there's no days. It's really pretty and I love it. So here I'll fill in Sparkle's birthday. Sparkle, this Friday. You can watch me write. I did speed this up. This is faster. I'm actually writing slower than this, if you can believe it. If you are a letterer or learning to letter, always take your time. That's what I always tell people. Tutorials and videos you see on Instagram are almost always sped up. Write as slowly as you need to. I write very slow. See there? That's slow, and now I've sped it up. So it's going faster than I'm actually writing. There it is. You see me fill this in just a tiny bit. I'm currently working on an after the pen video for this week, so keep your eye out for that. As I write in my planner this week, I'm filming it so that you guys can see how I fill it in, because I get so many requests for that. It's coming, I promise. Okay, we put the other pretty flower now that the white pen dried, and now we'll work on the Saturday sports boxes. So we'll color code each kid. Volleyball is always the same time every Saturday, but baseball moves around. So we'll put it, I'm going to put it in order of which game comes first. So the earlier game gets the top. I have such a hard time getting these straight when there's no line for it to lean against. See, I need to straighten this guy out a little. It doesn't go perfectly across the box. It floats in space, so it always ends up crooked. Anyways, I'm going to put the earlier one on top and the later one on the bottom, and each one will be color coded for the kid. There we go. And like in my monthly view in my classic, I trimmed these balls in half so that I don't use too many, because I need a lot of them, and we'll just have them peek out. Not only does it save you stickers, it also saves space on the page because you don't have a whole ball taking up the space. So we trimmed a baseball, and now we'll trim a volleyball. Sports, sports, everywhere sports. There we go. Get it straight. Perfection. So I just went down the weeks and added all of the sports boxes, and now I'm going to use my mild liners to fill in for practices. So we'll just put a line, and then we'll put this teeny tiny practice sticker from Supermom Mini and the time of each practice for each kid, so we can remember and make sure there's no conflicting schedules, or we know when whoever needs to be wherever. So let's fill this in, all of the lines. I'm trying to come to grips with this non-perfect line that I need to be okay with. You know that look when it's like hand-drawn, handwritten, and might be a little crooked or askew. Yeah, it kind of bothers me, but I'm trying to be okay with it. I'm learning. I'm trying to cure some of my perfectionism. It's hard, but I'll get there. So there's all the practices for the kids. And if you paid attention, you will notice that I edited out when I had to switch all of the games on Saturdays colors because I accidentally color-coded the practices opposite. So if you caught that, you are very astute. Okay, and then we'll put some of these cute skinny quotes across some of the emptier days. We'll use another blue one here. There's a lot of purple on the page. There we go. Kindness changes everything. I love it. And on one of the Saturdays, there's actually a family fun day for baseball, the baseball league, and we have a sticker that says fun day. So I'll quickly write family above it, and then we have the perfect box for that day. Again, I sped up writing with the brush pen. I never write this quickly or it would be a mess. There we go. Family fun day. I really regretted writing it right there, but that's okay. And then I'll remind myself it's for the baseball league and add another baseball there. I'll put a whole one there. I'll splurge on a whole ball for fun day. Cute. And I forgot the volleyball game on that day. I'll see if I remember that. And I thought the cute little balloons would be adorable for the birthdays. Again, from the icons of the Super Mom mini pack. Those are so cute. Love them. And here I remember there's a volleyball game on the 13th. 13th? Yeah. And I had forgotten, so I gotta fill that in for my daughter's volleyball every week. And I can't decide how to squeeze this in. It kind of bothers me that that one is gonna be to the right a little more than the rest, but again, I'll learn to live with it. And we'll put volleyball on top. I had another half waiting for me. Perfect. Okay, I had one more little quote, think happy, be happy, to spread the happy throughout the month. And then I had these little daydreamer polka dots that are with the flowers that I thought I'd add around it. These rose gold little confetti. Adorable. I love it. Perfect. I really love the way this turned out, and I'm so happy I get to look at it all month. Then I remembered, why don't I put a cute little blue egg, which I found in the seasonal pack, for Easter to go in the purple box, and that's it. I really love how this turned out. I hope you decorate your wall calendar, whether it's a happy planner or not. It's really fun to have hanging in your room all month. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.